So I just removed my old automatic top-off system from my reef tank because I set up a new system. So it's going to go on another tank now, so I thought I would take, and since I've been using it for a while, I thought I'd take the opportunity to do a little review on it. It is the Tunze 3152 Osmolator Nano. So let's take a look at this. Oops. There we go. So yeah, this is pretty much it in all its glory. The box includes one of Tunze's magnetic mounts, has a single float switch, pump, water pump, hosing and clamp, as well as the main control unit here. Oh dear. And well, it's a pretty nice unit overall. I like it a lot actually, and it's got a few nifty features, like it has an overfill protection that is sort of hardwired into it. I think it is the pump will only run for up to a minute, and then it will automatically shut off if the float switch hasn't been triggered. And it also has a jumper inside, so I don't remember exactly if it's the flow rate or if it's the flow time you can change, but there are jumpers inside so that you can take the casing off and you can change that. I do have a few small peeves though with that. And that, first of all, is the pump itself. It can be a little finicky if taken out of the water, and sometimes you almost sort of need to prime it when it's running for the first time, or just gurgles. So I sometimes, when after refilling my top-off chamber, I have to sort of pump it a bit until the water comes, and then it seems to work just fine. Another problem is the float switch. It's actually nice in general. It has a snail guard, or to keep critters period away from it. However, it does not work very well against small snails and limpets, which can easily crawl around and end up fouling up the float switch, so it gets stuck either down or up, And well, the problem is they especially limpets tend to get wedged, so you have to actually remove it and clean it up. And another thing is with the cover here, which is also the mount, is that I find the pegs to be a little flimsy. You can see here one of them has broken off. Another little problem is the magnet, or the magnet has two problems. First of all, if the glass is too thin, the magnets are actually so strong that they can interfere with they can interfere with the function of the float switch itself, so that it has a tendency to stick. I solved this by inserting the piece of cardboard that came with between the glass and the outer magnet, and after that it's worked just fine. Another problem is that these are one of Tunze's newer so-called ceramic magnets, which they claim are not supposed to rust. Well, the inner magnet says otherwise. And as you can see there, that is definitely rust. And I recently was in touch with Tunze. The magnet on my skimmer over here is Tunze 9004, has exactly the same kind of magnets. So I was in touch with Tunze about that because those had just rusted to pieces. So I managed to get new ones that were properly sealed with a polymer. But yeah, overall this is a nice system. It has its flaws. No product is perfect. But it's definitely good for a nano setup, a nano reef tank. And other than the issues I highlighted, I can't say anything negative about it. So yeah, that's my little review on the Tunze Osmolator Nano. And if you enjoyed this and want to see more, don't forget to subscribe, and you can check through my archive. I have all kinds of videos of the product reviews, status updates, just fun video clips and clips of livestock. So yeah, thanks for watching.